want to respond to Baymax's latest comment.
Yep.
If I'm graduating high school, what steps do I do to be able to ask team questions and be able to practice like you? Does a degree really matter these days, or is it who you know? It's a very good question. You know, I like to. I've shown Amin the ropes. I've shown a lot of people the ropes and how to like get a YouTube channel and give yourself a platform, but that doesn't get you a credential, and that's the big conundrum. I think if you really want that credential, what you need, I mean, having a platform helps. You know, doing some journalism classes couldn't hurt. If you got a college, if you got a school newspaper at college, being a part of it couldn't hurt. But what you want to do, especially in the Bay, if you wanted to get a credential for the Niners, you want to start hitting up the newspapers that are in Northern California. From Modesto, I work for Santa Rosa. Santa Rosa is 100 miles north of Santa Clara. You want to call all those places because if you can convince them to invest in a little bit of Niners coverage, they can get a credential for you. All those newspapers, I mean, they don't have to ask the Niners permission. They just have to say, we want one. So if you can convince them, like, hey, man, like I'll be your freelancer. You don't have to pay me that much. Because honestly, you can get your own money on YouTube. You just need that credential. Frankly, you might do it for free. So if you can convince the Modesto Bee or whoever to give you a credential and let you be there, then you can get it. So it's a good question. And I know a lot of people want to be there. So that would be my advice. Like look online, find out who the sports editor is at every small little spot in the market in Northern California. Hit them up and be like, I want to work for you, man. Let's do it. See what happens. That's what I would say.
Yep, that's great advice. I mean, I have 4 years left of high school, so I'm gonna finish that.
A lot of time, but that's what I would say, man. Because right now it's like it's kind of old. Like it's not just like, oh, you have a good YouTube channel. Here's your credential. It's like, no, who do you work for? I don't know, no one. So now, so it's all like a system built from the 1980s, newspapers. So okay, hit them up.
Hey, shout out No Border Sports is in the chat. Crypto Ryan. Go check out their channel. They just reached 100 subscribers. Go check out their channel. Go show them some love. Subscribe to No Border Sports if you haven't already. Go show them some love. You know, shout out to the chat. The chat was lit tonight. You know, we got Josh Mangold, David McNew. We got a new one in Baymac. Jesse popped in for a little bit. So shout out to the chat tonight. We love your support. Especially, I love you guys' support. But that basically wraps up the show. I appreciate you for joining me, Grant. Shout, if you haven't subscribed to Grant,
show, man. I mean, it's been a minute. You really carried the whole show like a pro. Excellent.
Excellent job. That. I mean, if you haven't subscribed,
you heading into high school? Or are you going to 8th grade?
I'm going to high school next year.
Bingo, man. Hey, congrats.
Appreciate it.
Nice.
If you haven't already subscribed to Grant's channel, which I know many of you already are, probably all my subscribers are already subscribed to Grant's channel. But if you haven't already, go subscribe to Grant's channel. Go follow him on Twitter at Grant Cohn. All the links are in the description. YouTube, Twitter. Go check out his article on Fan Nation, Sports Illustrated. The link is also in the description. And go check him out on Cameo. If you want him to roast you, he got you. If you want to say something positive about you, he got you, okay? Anything that you want, any personalized message, he got you. So go check him out on Cameo. All 4 links are in the description. YouTube, Twitter, Sports Illustrated, Fan Nation, and his Cameo. You will not be disappointed. And if you're not subscribed to my channel already, please go do so. It would be greatly appreciated. We're on like 15 subscribers away from 20 subscribers, 15 and 20 subscribers away from 600 subscribers.
There you go.
So please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Yeah. I appreciate you for joining me, Grant. It was a pleasure to, sit down and talk sports with you again.
Yep.
And we'll see you guys in the next one.